I think especially this year, some of us can relate to Jonah. God asks him to go to the Ninevites, a historic enemy of the Israelites, and to prophesy to them so that they may be redeemed. And in response to this very difficult task, Jonah flees. How many of us, when faced with painfully difficult realities this past year, have had the urge to look away? To avoid reading the news, to avoid a contentious conversation, to avoid seeing the humanity and suffering of those who are different from us, or even of those who share our faith. I can understand Jonah's reaction. At times this year and in the last few years, I have found myself overwhelmed by the troubles of our world. Waking up this morning to the horrific and heartbreaking news of the attack at the Hebrew Congregation Synagogue in Manchester on this holiest of days. Awaiting news of a potential agreement that would finally bring the remaining hostages home and bring much needed aid into Gaza. Whether as Jews, as Americans, or simply as humans, these past years have been trying for us. These days are trying for us as we continue to face many crises in our own communities and around the world. And so when we read today that God sent Jonah to Nineveh to warn the people of their impending destruction, and Jonah chose instead to flee in the opposite direction, we kind of get it. Earlier this year, I joined the staff of a new philanthropic partnership focused on maximizing the Jewish people's positive impact on the climate crisis. Our co-founders believe that fighting for the future of our planet is a Jewish legacy we must build, and that we, as a people who have overcome many existential threats throughout history, must do more to face this great threat of our time. The climate crisis is bigger than any of us, transcending borders, faith, and identity, a crisis that will require all of us, all nations, religions, and sectors, working separately and together to ensure the future of our planet for the generations that are yet to come. Major crises are like this, far beyond the ability of any person or entity to resolve, requiring the hard work of collaboration, often across differences. And this idea that especially in crisis, we might find ways to build bridges is ultimately the lesson that stands out to me this year from Jonah. After nearly causing a shipwreck, almost drowning at sea, and learning that ignoring a crisis does not diminish it, Jonah accepts that he cannot avoid God or avoid his responsibilities to the world and to his fellow people, even to those who have been the enemies of the Israelites. Within the belly of the whale, not only is Jonah's life saved, but his faith in God and sense of purpose and agency are renewed. And he says, "What I have vowed, I will perform." Jonah finally goes to Nineveh, and then something remarkable happens. He arrives there, an unknown foreigner, proclaiming a message from God that in 40 days, you and your city will be overthrown. And this is the amazing part. They listen. Some of you may be thinking, well, the whale part was also pretty amazing, and it was. But here's Jonah come to the Ninevites in a big foreign city. He is not one of them. They do not share his faith, and he does not bring good news. And yet they listen to him. They repent and change their ways. God sees this and renounces their punishment, and they are redeemed. The lesson I'm taking from Jonah today is this, that we are all interconnected. We have responsibilities to one another regardless of nation, faith, or identity, and especially in a time of crisis, we must embrace our shared humanity and do the hard work of building bridges across differences, within and beyond our own community. In this season and on this day, we are called to return to our best selves. The sound of the shofar awakens us, and we do not run from it. When we leave here, may we do so renewed and recommitted, resolving to do better not only for ourselves, but for and with one another. Shana Tova and Gamar Hatima Tova.